Hello everyone, so welcome back. This will be your second video regarding the chapter Federalism, and in this video we are going to learn one important 5-marker question that is so simple. What makes India a federal country? A 5-marker, what makes India a federal country? We can simply tell that India is a federal country because India follows federalistic feature. For example, the features of federalism, what we have studied in the previous video, that is two or more levels of government, we have judiciary interference, we have each level of government where powers are given by the constitution. So all these features can be told and we can make that India is a federal country. But to make a better answer, we'll try to learn and answer this question: what makes India a federal country? Okay, so to start with answer, we'll give an introductory statement. Yes, so the answer will be like this. The first statement, India is a federal country because India has two or more levels of government. India has two or more levels of government, and each level enjoy their powers. Each level enjoy their own powers, and the powers are guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. Powers are given by the Indian Constitution. As I told, the powers are mentioned in the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution. There are totally 12 schedules in the Indian Constitution. In the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution, the powers are clearly divided between different levels of government, that too in the form of list. In the form of list. Total we have 4 lists we are studying today. Yes, this would be your introductory statement. I have just the keywords here. You can go with the answer. In India, we have 2 or more levels of government. Each level of government have their own powers guaranteed by the Constitution. And in the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution, we have powers divided between different levels of the government. So each level have their own powers mentioned in the 7th schedule in the form of list. This would be your introductory statement. Okay. Yes. The first list is union list. Union list. What exactly is union list? What point should be written on the union list? Under union list, we have so many subjects. Before that, union list is controlled by central government only. Central government only. Only central government can make laws over the subject in the union list. Only central government, state government cannot interfere. So subjects like, as we have discussed earlier, it is defense, foreign affairs, railway, transport and communication, etc. So many subjects. Okay, only central government can make laws over these subjects. No state interference. And these are the subject matter of national concern. They are the subject matters of national concern. Okay. In partitioning chapter, while dealing with the concept of vertical partitioning, we got to know that central government has more powers. Why so? Why? Because they deal with the concepts or the subjects of national concern. Under union list, there are more than 100 subjects mentioned in the Indian Constitution. Okay, and they can only be controlled by central government. Only central government can make laws over them. For example, defense, foreign affairs, railway, transport and communication, banking, currency, etc. Lot many subjects, and no state interference can be seen. And here these subjects are of national concern. Only central government can make laws over these subjects. List number 2, state list. The second list is state list. And here the laws can be made only by state only. Subjects like example, police, trade and commerce, agriculture, drinking water, drinking water, etc. State is not subordinate of center. State is not subordinate of center, which means no state interference. Sorry, no national or central interference. Easy. In the state list, we can clearly see that there are lot many subjects mentioned here. Police, trade and commerce, agriculture, drinking water, so many subjects. But remember, the laws can only be made by state government only. Central cannot interfere here. Central cannot interfere. State is not subordinate of central. State government enjoys lone control over the state list. Okay, done. The third list is concurrent list. Very, very important, concurrent list. Who makes laws over concurrent list subjects? Very important, both central and state. Both state and central government. Okay, subjects like trade unions, forest, education, trade unions, forest, education, marriage, divorce, adoption, etc. Yes. So here very, very important. The third list mentioned in the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution is concurrent list. And the subjects of this list are trade unions, forest, education, marriage, divorce, adoption, lot many. But always remember, who can control state list? Sorry, who can control the concurrent list? Both. Both state government, both central government can make laws over concurrent list. Whereas in union list, only central government can make laws. Whereas in state list, only state government can make laws. But in concurrent list, both the government can make laws. But if the laws are contradictory, then law of central will pass. Law of central will be passed. What does the last statement mean? It is very simple and very clear. Both government can make laws. Central government also can make laws. State government can also make law. But if the laws goes in opposite direction, if the laws goes in contradictory manner, then what will happen? The law made by central government will pass. We can directly tell that in concurrent list, central government has more powers, because state government can also make laws. Even though they make laws, if the law made by central government is against the law made by state government, then the law made by central will only be passed. So here central has more powers. Now we have learned three lists: union list, state list, concurrent list. Now I am going to give you the fourth list, right exactly here. The fourth list is one additional, you can tell, residuary list or residuary powers. Residuary powers. Done. What is residuary powers? Residuary powers are those subject matters which are included in the Indian Constitution after the Constitution was adopted. For example, there is a subject in this called IT, information technology. That information technology was not a subject during independence, but after Constitution adopted, this new subject has been entered into our scenario. So what we'll do, we are going to add all those new subjects into this residuary list or residuary powers. Don't forget to write residuary list, you lose 1 mark. If you still write, see, introduction 1 mark, state list 1 mark, union list 1 mark, concurrent list 1 mark, you got 4 marks here. If you miss writing residuary power, you lose 1 mark. So what is a residuary list or residuary powers? Residuary list, residuary powers are nothing but the list which has the subjects which came after the Constitution was adopted, or the subjects which are left out in any of these three lists will be seen in residuary list. Okay, done. Who controls this residuary list? Residuary list is controlled by President of India directly, which means it is controlled by central government only. It is controlled by central government. Okay, so residuary list is a list where we have the left out subjects, where we have the subjects which came after the constitution was adopted. Example, information technology, it is directly controlled by the President of India, which is nothing but central government. I hope you got the answer and 5 mark easily. Introduction. India is a federal country. We have different levels of government. Each level have their own powers guaranteed with the constitution. In the Indian constitution, the powers are mentioned in the 7th schedule in the form of list. We have 4 lists: union list, state list, concurrent list, residuary power. Each list will give you 1 mark. So totally 5 mark answer is done. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this class. Will we meet in next class with upcoming topics of the same chapter called federalism? Yes, thank you.